Activity number 1, a snorkeling adventure.
Notice, hey, I want to catch that fish. One of the crew will strike the fish for you, will hand you the rod and reel, let you do all the hard work, and then the crew will eat the fish. It is our dinner.
Sheesh, that is blue.
See quite a few whales and dolphins lately. There's quite a few marine mammals or other interesting critters. Let us know many times we can position the boat to get a better look. We'll also be around on the way down to the bay to make sure that everyone is completely outfitted with snorkel equipment. Enjoy the ride. 2K all looking cool. Here we go.
Hey, why are your sunglasses?
Oh my goodness, this stuff is so blue. And you know, I'm throwing myself in it. Oh my goodness, that stuff is so blue. I didn't even think it was going to be that blue. Hey, I even see some monsters. Fish. Well, I guess that's a blunder. I forgot to bring my screws for mounting the GoPro on my diving mask. Whoops. Well, I do have a backup method, and I have a few other backups that I could use to try to make up for it. But I won't be able to get the fullest extent. Still, I'll come up with something.
Sort of jumps off to the west or to the left. That is the actual Keakua. This entire area is named after. The cliff face itself is actually a large burial ground for the Ulillillia, the royalty, the chiefs and the kings. Back in ancient times, they believed the person's mana, their spiritual power, was taken in person's remains after they retrieved this long.
Hey, I think I see something down there.
Ulillillia village, the royal village located on the shoreline up ahead of us here. Cook was escorted by 10 Marines and altercation broke out.
Yeah, there's features down there.
The local warriors in the ensuing battle. 4 of Cook's Marines.
'Tis super blue-green, but it gets bluer as it gets deeper, of course. Man, that stuff gets so blue out there. So I've never seen anything close to like that. It's really amazing.
Oh, tricked it!
There it is.
You lost your hat, sir.
There it goes. Turtle?
Turtles, good luck.
Got it. Good. I got it. And of course, there's always that sad moment when it's all over. I'm gonna miss this place. It's so beautiful.
Okay, all the Keakua there. There you go. Give those fish a round of applause. The fish do a great job. And it looks like we're going to have a bit of a breeze heading out. Make sure your lightweight items are secured.
Now this is even bluer yet. I really wonder what that open ocean situation is going to be like. This, I'm probably going to expect it even bluer than this now. I didn't think that wet stuff was going to get this blue. Not even close. On the way to a night snorkel swim with mantas. Now this will be something really interesting. Well, just about there now. Just a little more fine-tuning of position. Now that is one crazy, really blue light. Well, I guess it goes well with blue water. What an experience that was. And according to them, it was actually even better than it usually is, like a week's worth. But anyway, oh wait, wrong kind of manta.
We can always come back and do more, so I'm gonna go check out what that's coming from real quick.
That over there is a lava lake. Just wait until I come back at night. Into the lava tube I go. Inside the lava tube.
Back here, this is moving like this. Movement.
Lava glows so brightly at night, it's really almost like a fire. It's so pretty. On the way to Oahu. Hopefully that shark swim thing goes through. Right now it's looking like it's on shaky ground. Otherwise, if it doesn't go through, I'll just turn it into a beach day, maybe check out Pearl Harbor. Ah, the runway. Looks like 17, which means almost due south. Here goes. And up we go. Look at that beautiful blue out there. Yeah, there's that familiar super blue. There's Honolulu in the distance.
Hanoi International Airport.
Oh, yeah.
Here on the island of Oahu. We will be taxiing for the next few minutes. Don't forget to use comfort, but most especially for safety.
So we'll see.
Please remain seated with your
Ron
seatbelts
found a
fully
good
fastened
thing I
with
worked
your
with
vehicle
helped me when I went to
stop
Russia.
at the gate.
Hey,
You can pass it off with a stop sign.
come
Before leaving us, please think about your area and the overhead compartments and articles you can run on
when you
board
get
with you.
back
When opening those
safely.
overhead compartments, please take care of our items that be shipped off the
Because I
flight
have
and
great
out.
shows. We have sellout
As you disembark your aircraft with one good step, you can be a slight flow of level change.
Well, those mountains are a lot more jagged.
really fun. I have just some incredible stuff.
Swimming with the sharks and snorkeling out in the deep ocean. Now this is going to be an experience that I've been looking forward to ever since I came up with the idea. This is the #1 thing I was looking forward to. And get this, it was getting close to not even happening at all because I was the only one who ever booked it. But thanks to some cooperation with the owners, well, I'm getting to do it. I'm really looking forward to this. I can't wait to see how ridiculously blue that wet stuff is. Not only that, I'm throwing myself in it. North Shore, Hawaii. That stuff looks incredibly wavy, and it's also very blue out in the distance. Not blue at the moment, but that will change.
All in 1 week. Got to do it all. Do it big.
It's getting bluer. Hey, a rainbow. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Man, look at all that blue. Just look at all that blue. Oh dear, it gets even bluer out there. I just saw that. Getting still bluer. Well, this is very blue. It's probably going to get bluer yet. I can see it getting bluer yet. Man, this is so blue. It's only getting bluer still. Well, I think that's about as blue as it's gonna get. That is insanely blue. But it's not quite that blue that I saw on the Fairwind cruise on the way back. But still. Goodbye, blue water. It was lovely being in you. Man, that was so intensely blue when I was finally in that stuff. I wish I could have gone under though, but they wouldn't allow me to, even though one of the guys actually did quite often. Would have been nice. And on the other hand, I hated the fact I had to use the swim fins. Those things are a nightmare to use. But then again, it's probably because I've only used them twice ever. I don't really use them. I'm used to using my arms. Next up, to pass some more time, so until my next flight, I think I'm gonna just take a dip. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna do it, but I'll figure out a good spot to do it. Goodbye, Oahu. I will be back, this time for probably a scuba dive shark swim instead. Every city is. Being at North Shore set my record for the farthest west I have ever been. Ah, here we go, the Big Island back again.
But it's a pretty impressive lava tube for sure. It's Bonsai Pipeline and Waimea Bay, all the famous surf spots up there. Yeah, you can get some big, they can come higher or lower, but they basically just then recede. Like all other waves, they're just bigger. That's all. Yeah, I was down there in Waipio.
Back on the way again after an unexpected missile drill. had actually turned to be supposedly not a drill. However, it turns out it was a mistake made by the military. What an interesting life experience that was.
Into the water to take a swim. I'm screaming, "Don't do it! Don't do it!" And she got caught in a wave, and it was the strangest thing. She turned, screamed, turned to run back up to shore as this wave was barreling down on her. To get out to these volcanic islands was, pretty Herculean feat.
Getting ready for my first ever zipline adventure. This will be interesting. So far, ziplining is turning out to be a lot gentler and smoother than I was expecting it to be. I was thinking it was going to be like theme park level where you can feel all the G's. Nope, not the case. It's, well, just a very interesting, neat experience. And I'm being told that final line is almost a whole half a mile. Now that is going to be a really interesting one. I'm recording this on my GoPro, in case you're wondering. I see these all over my area. And now for the waterfall swim. I wonder what this is going to be like. Yep, I'm going swimming here. I wonder what it's like by the waterfall. Magic Sands Beach. This is for some night swimming. And I might just have that ticket for me getting out into that super deep blue that I encountered and be able to go under. I might just have a way of doing what I wanted to do. And that is just swim out a fair ways and go from there. Wonder what it's going to be like. Well, looking up mostly at the waves. But next up, snuba. Yeah, that same blue that I saw on the way back that I was so wishing I could go in, I was in it. And hey, I even recorded that one video with the GoPro too. Exactly what I wanted. And I think I probably went as much as 30 feet under, although I cannot really confirm that. Yesterday I lost my GoPro while swimming because I made the blunder of having the whatchamacallit, the floater, going nice and straight like this as a way to try to reduce drag. But it was originally like this as a way to kind of more secure it and also to get the height. So now I'm actively involved with trying to search for that. However, that aside, I have a different thing going on. Surfing lessons. How very Hawaiian.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. Good.
Say how well I did and stuff.
All right, yeah. Yeah, bro, he killed it for his first time. This dude did better than guys that told me they surfed before. Cali and whatnot, bro. This guy killed it. Nick killed this whole session, man. 1 hour out on the water. Kahalu Bay, legit day. Yee-hee. All right. There you go, man. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this should be my first hiking experience. I'm going all the way down to that one bay that Fairwind Cruises goes down to. Because I want to go insert myself into some super blue water. Private property. Gotta love those signs. It's constantly going down. Because after all, to go in blue water, you gotta go down. And also be willing to go get very wet. It seems like along this trail there are some numbers. I'm not exactly sure what they mean, but they're kind of like checkpoints as far as I can tell. I'm guessing the 3 means half mile for 3,000 feet. I can only guess for now. I don't know if you can see that through the trees right there, but I'm getting closer. I wasn't quite expecting really beautiful scenic shots like this, but wow. Sorry about that star being in the way. Getting close now. I'm being told there's an 8 at the high end, but I can hear the ocean. I can hear that blue water. Now, to be immersed in it, that's another subject. And I might just have a way to save the blue water thing that I tried to get with my GoPro. I happen to have one of those waterproof cases for my phone. It's a little risky, but I think it'll be worth it, considering I have used it before. And talk about a really serious exposure rating here. That's a sheer cliff of a few hundred feet down. If I end up going that way about just 10 feet, and well, that's it. But fortunately, I'm not going that way. I'm going the long way around. At last, I finally reached the end. But I got an obstacle in the way. Oh yeah, it's blue alright, and I just touched it again. Yeah, I know. And so, I have sunk into blue water again. I just love being out into this particular spot. It's so pretty, and the water is just so pristine, it's amazing. Or maybe I should say, blue water is so pristine. Yeah, because it's the bluest water I've ever seen. Even my friend is surprised just how blue it is. However, to save that one video, I basically have two choices. Get another GoPro, along with the usual mounts and setups and stuff that I got, or somehow figure out a way to get a waterproof case for my phone. I'm not sure which it is right now, but I'll make a decision sometime soon. So for now, off to Walmart to get some ideas. And so begins my long hike back. The start of the trail. Here goes round 2. Just look how blue that stuff is. The last time I hiked this trail, on the way up, that odd road down there is one I ended up taking without realizing it because there's a split just after the 7. Got to be very watchful of that. On the right, the actual trail path that I should have taken. On the left, the path that I took without knowing it that ended up costing me a whole extra hour and a half. Here it is again. This time, I'm gonna get that video. Now I've arrived for the luau. However, I really ran late. That's because I forgot the Veltra voucher at the place I was staying. Now I just gotta figure out how to get out of this parking lot and figure out how to get to this and figure out how to get to that. Oh boy. I think I had a little bit too much fun in blue water. Sad moment when you have to leave. So, return some stuff, hit the laundromat, and just go from there for the most part. Probably the saddest part of the whole thing is having to go back to the land of nowhere and miserable cold. Oh man, I so miss this place already. But one thing that I do like about this airport, it is open. Very open. There's no walls or much of anything. I never heard of such an airport. I had no choice but to skip getting video from the previous flight, the one from Kona to Honolulu, for getting on the way back to the middle of nowhere. That was only because of one thing. I may have had a window seat, but there was absolutely no window there. And strangely, the kiosk wouldn't even let me select a seat or anything like that. Couldn't do that online either when I was trying to get the tickets. Wonder what was going on with that, because I never saw that happen before. That aside, now I'm on track for the longest of all the flights that I've ever experienced. Almost 6 hours. This is going to be something. San Francisco to Kona, of course, is one thing. But from Honolulu all the way to Denver, that's going to be something. Just wait until they get international. Ah, here's the runway. Being such a huge plane, given how it's got that center aisle, it's probably going to have a really high takeoff speed. And of course, my favorite part. That pretty. I'm going to miss this place. It'll be a few years before I return though, but I'm coming back. This time, scuba certified. Of course, to get scuba certified, I gotta move. Here's the landing.
With that nice landing, I'd like to welcome you all to Denver International Airport. It's just about 6:15 on the Mountain Time Zone. We're going to be taxiing for a few more minutes. Remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. The air carrier item safely stowed. Until we report to the gate, the captain turns on the fasten seatbelt sign. Before the plane, check the seat pocket and other storage areas. Make sure you have all.
I tried to get some sleep on this flight. However, it was very uncomfortable. But at least I got something. Ah, the mountains. I miss them. At least now, I have gained enough hiking experience that I should be able to handle going up one and all the way back down again too, of course. Of course, my experience isn't very strong, but it's adequate enough for an easy mountain. Just an easy one. Ah, the runway. Runway 25, almost due west. Must be waiting on another plane. But this is my favorite part. I just love the speed. And up we go. I'm so used to that wet stuff being liquid already. I had to see it frozen solid. Not a good sign.
Thanks for joining us. Seatbelt sign is on. Once it is safe to be up, the captain will turn off and fast the seatbelt sign. However, while seated, we like to keep those seatbelts fastened at all times. You're free to use all of your approved portable electronic devices at this time in the non-transmitting mode. Please do not gather back by the lavatory or up here at the galley at any time. In just a few minutes, I'll be coming to the cabin with a beverage service. We do offer a variety of complimentary soft drinks, juices, coffee, tea, and bottled water. You may purchase a beer, cocktail, wine. You'll find a list of all of our items located in the back of your complimentary Hemisphere magazine that should be in your seat pocket. We accept most credit or debit cards, anything with a MasterCard, Visa, American Express, or Discover logo. As always, you may use your United Explorer Visa card. To make your ride a little bit more comfortable, please don't hesitate to ask.
In a way, talk about crop circles. Yuck, look at all that white stuff. Ew. I believe that's the Missouri River right there. All that yucky white. Ugh. Judging by the size of this, I feel as if this might be Lake Audubon, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, this is what I come home to. So flat, so desolate, so isolated. Semis, that's something I haven't really seen in quite a while. So, can the pilot make a perfect three-point landing? Quite smooth.
I'd like to welcome you to Minot, North Dakota. Please note we're now on Central Time. The local time here is 12:53. Getting us here about 12 minutes ahead of schedule. We'll be taxiing for a few minutes. We do ask for your continued safety. Please remain in your seat with your seatbelt securely fastened until we are fully positioned at the gate. The captain is starting off the bus seatbelt sign. Be sure to take a moment and check your seating area for all personal items if you have those before you exit the aircraft. Be careful while opening the overhead bin. Feel free to use your mobile devices in the transmitting mode. If your carry-outs were gate checked by chance with the green tag, those carry-outs will be found momentarily here. Inside the jetway has new access, but I believe we have all the carry-ons on board, so make sure you grab these bags. They're strapped in the seat and so on. All truck luggage can be found inside and baggage claim. On behalf of United Airlines, Starlines Partners, your Dumper Base flight crew, we hope you enjoyed your flight today. It's been a pleasure. We look forward to serving you again on another United Express flight. Stay warm out there today. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend coming up.
And just remember, about 6¼ months from now, when I recorded this video, I'll be on my way to Florida, living there. But a month before that, roughly, I'll be going there to go check out apartments.